Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how I made this chicken mince pasta. These are some of the ingredients you're going to need, but if you were to make this dish you can definitely add in your own ingredients. But yeah, to quickly head into the video, first we start off by adding some olive oil into a pan. I'm using olive oil which is actually infused with some garlic. Allow the oil to heat up on a high heat and then add in your onions. Simply cook the onions for a couple minutes. So after the onions were cooking for a couple of minutes, I then added in a tablespoon of garlic. I couldn't find the garlic grinder anywhere, hence why I cut them like this. And then for another minute, just cook these two together on a medium to high heat. Next, on a medium to low heat, add in your chicken mince. And this only really needs cooking for around 8 to 10 minutes. It does seem like a short time, but with the other ingredients we're going to add, it will cook longer. Allow the chicken to slowly brown on the medium to low heat. So once your chicken looks a little bit like this, it's then time to add in your seasonings. So firstly, I started off by using 1.5 teaspoons of Himalayan salt. I also added in 2 teaspoons of paprika. After that, I added in 1 tablespoon of dried parsley. After that, I then added in half a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. And then the last thing I added in was 2 teaspoons of black pepper. Make sure to give this a very good mix. Also, after this, make sure your heat is turned to low. And just before leaving this on a low heat and adding a lid, I'm simply just baking up the chicken. I did not have a lid for this pan, so I did have to compromise and use the cover. So after 10 minutes of the chicken being cooked on a low heat, I then removed the lid. 10 minutes does seem like a short time, but I will be adding in some tomato puree and a tomato tin, so the mince will continue to cook. So for the next part, I added in 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. And then I followed by adding in a whole tomato tin. At first I was just going to use half the tin, but then I ended up using all of it. Once everything is in and mixed well, I just allow it to cook on a low heat for a couple minutes. Once your mince is cooking with the tomatoes, I then just boil the pasta. I end up using 250 grams of pasta. You can use any type of pasta that you do like. So I tend to boil the pasta as soon as the sauce is like really coming together. So now back to the sauce. I actually ended up using some double cream. I never actually thought mince meat and double cream would go well together. But considering I have made a creamy chicken pasta before and mince is basically the same, I thought I'd give it a try and see how it is. So I really did come up with this like last minute, and I actually didn't think it was going to work. But then after tasting it, it actually really did taste good. Like the mince taste with the seasonings and then the cream, it really did work well together. I simply just allowed this to cook on a medium to low heat, occasionally stirring it as well. Also make sure to taste throughout the dish so you know if you need to add anything. And then to finish off the dish, I added in the pasta. I'm actually adding in the pasta straight from the pot, so there's also a little bit of pasta water coming in as well from the shells. It is optional, but you can also add in some cheese. I ended up using a handful of cheddar cheese. And for the final and last part, I garnished with some dried parsley. I also just realised that I haven't used chili flakes in this dish, considering I use them in like everything. But if you're doing a bit of a kick, I would recommend garnishing with some chili flakes with some parsley. And yeah, this is actually how I make my chicken mince pasta. It's a really quick and perfect dish if you're trying to make something in literally under 30 minutes. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.